Welcome to the Profits in Pajamas podcast. I'm Danielle D, or Coach Danni D, and I help women to create luxury brands by creating processes and tightening their branding. This is where we talk about how to build your business in a way that allows you to work with ease and enjoy your life. My happy space is spending as much time as humanly possible in my pajamas. And I want to help others to find their happy space while still running profitable businesses. So get comfortable and let's dig in. Hello and welcome to the Profits in Pajamas podcast. I am your host, Coach Danni D, and I am here helping creatives, especially women creative business owners, to find their happy space, to find that place where they can enjoy their life and their business and have that balance between the two, to where you can have a profitable business, but also you can enjoy your life. So, today's topic, with it being the first episode of the new year, today's topic is going to be, what is your word for the year? And I know some people subscribe to this, some people don't, but for the last few years, I've been doing a word of the year and letting that word be a guiding force of how I move throughout the year. So last year, my word of the year was intentional. And so everything last year was really about making sure that what I was doing was intentional and that it was aligned with what my goals were, what my ultimate success story looks like. And if you're not familiar, I use the term success story because, to me, what I find a lot of times when I'm working with my clients is that a lot of people have not really thought about what success looks like for them, and not the, stereotypical, I'm gonna be making this much money, and not that per se, but what does, if you were looking at a day in the life, what does that successful person look like? What are you able to do because you are now successful? What does that look like for your family? What does that look like for um even something as simple as like your health? What does all of those things look like? What does it look like for your peace? So that's what I mean when I refer to your success story, is getting you to that place that is where you really want to be ultimately, because that looks different for everybody. It's not a standard. It's not oh, now I'm making six figures. What's the importance of that six figures? Why are you wanting to make that six figures? It's really putting all that stuff in alignment. So that's what my last year word was about: intentional, making sure that the things that I'm doing in my life are aligning up with the things that I have stated that are important to me, and that I want to be an important part of my life. So last year my word was intentional. This year my word is joy. And if you follow me on social media, I shared that, and I also asked what your word is. And I really want to know what your word is, because I find it fascinating. Like, it's really interesting to know what is that thing that's important to you and that is driving you. So this year, my word is joy. And the reason why I chose the word joy, as I was looking over last year and looking over, different things that I'd done last year, places I go on, people that I had the pleasure of either meeting or catching up with that I already knew. I always do that end of the year reflection, and I last week's episode was about reflection, so go back and listen to that. But I always do that reflection, and in that process of doing that reflection, I realized that there were like there's all these pictures of me just smiling. just, really smiling. And I really tapped into moments of joy. And I want to continue that moving forward because we always look at, what our goals are and what we need to accomplish and productivity. We look at all of those different things, and those things are very, very important. But what are we doing it all for if we're not finding joy? If we're not finding that joy in our life, what are we doing it for? So that's really where I am this year is that, yes, I'm still going to have goals and milestones and things that I want to accomplish, but I want to try to bring as many moments of joy into my life as possible. And I want to be focused on making sure that throughout my life, joy is weaved in. So, what is your word? Why did you pick that word? Why is it significant to you? Why is it something that you feel like you need in your life right now, or you need it to be your focal point? I would love to hear what your words are. You can go in social media and share it with me. You can DM me. I'm just, really fascinated in like what is everybody's word for the year. If you don't subscribe to it, I really do suggest that you do. I do believe in I'm not a New Year's resolution girl, but I do believe in goal setting. I do believe in intentionality. Of course, intentional was my word last year. I believe in doing all of the things are going to make that are going to help you to focus on what's important to you because it's easy for it to get lost in a day to day and the other things that we're doing. So, what what ways can you pull that to the forefront? Um, Vision boards are big for that as well. Again, I'm not a New Year's resolution girl because I feel like that's typically things that we just throw out there and they don't have any tie to other things. So I am very big on making sure that whatever it is, it has significance. So share with me what your words are. Reach out. I really want to know. And then also, I just want to share with you. If you're on my mailing list, you probably already know, but if not, I am hosting a goal setting for success workshop on January 16th. And I will put the information about that workshop in the comment section. But basically, I'm going to share with you the system that I personally use to make sure that my goals are actually accomplished. And so that they're not New Year's resolutions that go away by February, but that they are actually accomplished and that, I'm hitting those milestones, surpassing those milestones because I'm making it a part of what I'm doing on a daily basis, not just writing it down and never looking back at it. So I would love to share that system with you. I would love to see you in the workshop. We're going to have two options for the workshop. We'll have a regular admission, and then we'll also have a VIP admission where you get a little bit more content, a little more hands on with your particular goals. So that VIP will be able to interact live um and the VIPs will also have accountability calls, 3 accountability calls for the first quarter so that we can make sure that we're not just putting these goals out there, but that we are accomplishing them. So if that is something that you are in need of to get focused, I'm gonna tell you it is something you're in need of. But um if you are interested, the link will be in the bio, in the, show notes, so you can go ahead and sign up for that, and there is an early bird special where you can get, 100 off of the ticket price, so you wanna take advantage of that. I will put that in the notes, and I will see you guys next week. I'm actually very, very excited as we get into January. those that, follow me know that January is my birthday month. It's also my balloon business anniversary month, and it's gonna be I actually launched the first episode of this podcast on my birthday last year. So it's going to be the anniversary on the podcast. So I want to put together a very special episode for you guys coming up. It won't be the next week's episode because that's going to be the day before the birthday. It'll be the following week. But I want to put together something special for you guys for being here, listening, and, just making this experience so wonderful. So, I will see you guys next week and look out for some amazing things in the month of January. And let's start off this new year in an amazing way. All right. Bye, guys. Thank you for listening to the Profits in Pajamas podcast. I hope you got some great tips to start working with ease. Want to stay connected? Follow me at Your Workflow on Instagram. For more information about building your luxury brand, register for my upcoming luxury brand workshop at CoachDanniD.com.